So hi everyone, my name is Nino and I'm the co-founder of Delfy. So like she mentioned, we're a social app for helping find friends based on interest and location. A simple way to think about it is like Tinder for friends. So if you're traveling around or moving or just looking to expand outside your existing social circle, Delfy is there to help you find like-minded friends. And how did we come up with this? So both my co-founder and I, we move around a lot. So I've switched like 3 different countries over the past few years. I noticed how difficult it is for me to meet like-minded people. Like it takes me 4 to 6 months to make friends in a new place. I thought about it, there's a social app for almost every aspect of our lives. Like you have LinkedIn or Shaper for networking. For social networks, you got Facebook or Instagram. For dating, you got Plenty of Fish or Tinder or Bumble. But for like events, Meetup. But when it comes to friends, there's no go-to app. So that's how the idea of Delfy came to be. We decided to take interest because at the end of the day, that's how we make friends, and we decided to make an app out of it. And not that there are no existing solutions out there. There's Bumble BFF, but A, it's tied to a dating service. B, the profiles are very vague and they don't really have anything for you to focus on. And C, you can only search within your own gender. What if I like to be friends with guys and girls at the same time? Like, why should I focus on one? And that's how we created Delfy from the start. So the good news is that Delfy launched on the iOS App Store in North America this Monday. So we're really excited to be out there. So after this demo, I really encourage you guys to send us your feedback, reviews, rating, and all of that so that we can improve the Delfy experience for you. So without further ado.
1 second, because I figured this out.
Okay,
Hopefully we're testing.
Okay. Yeah, we did test it and it's working. So what I'm focusing right now is one of the two options to search for friends. So like I mentioned, one of the options is search for friends by interest, and the second one is just to look through people around you. So this is the Around Me functionality. You can literally tap on any of the profiles. So I'm going to tap into Ozzy, who's my co-founder. Sadly, he couldn't be here today because he's based out of Boston. So Ozzy is actually currently in Vancouver. So he's looking for somebody to show him around friends in the area. So I know Vancouver pretty well and I want to show him what there's to do around here. So I'm going to send him a message. And what we did is we implemented a lot of checks and balances. So if you're looking for somebody in the area, you found something interesting in their profile, you send them a message, we reserve the right to accept your friend request to them. So for example, I'm going to send a message, hey, how are you? And he gets the right to accept or reject my friend request. So you can see the notification at the top of the page. And so if he accepts the request, like you guys can go forward and keep talking and you're friends now. But if he rejects it, it's pretty much that you're not going to be able to find each other within any of the friend sectors in the future, so that you get the opportunity to decide who you want to be friends with. And then the second way to search for friends we have is through Friend Match. So that is an interest-based search. So you have 1 or 2 of the same interest. You're going to see the person with the same interest at the top of the flow. So for example, within that same radius, you put down that you like bowling and languages. You're going to find the people that like one or the other first, and then you're going to find the rest of the people in the area. And the profile is pretty much the same, so you can see their full picture. Or you can go in and you can see their profile. The only difference is that you can't send them a message because we have a classic swiping flow. So when both of you swipe on each other that you think that this would be a good connection to make, then yeah, you can just start your messaging and you'll find both of them over here. And actually, I've already talked to one of my friends and we sent messages and she's sitting in the room over here. So, and on the left side, we have your typical profile and settings. So you can switch the interest whenever you want to. So maybe one day you decided, no, I don't want to do bowling anymore. I want to find a partner to play soccer with me. So you can go ahead into your interests and switch that. And you can also switch the type of user. So we integrated that because there's a lot of people that want to be friends with people that are in the area, or if they're traveling, they want to meet fellow travelers. So I'm a backpacker in Paris and I want to meet other backpackers in Paris. So I'm going to put down that I'm a visitor and I'm going to look for other visitors in the area. And you can add more information about yourself. And remember, the more information you add, the better, because you're trying to make friends. And then the settings help you filter down. So you have the distance range, you have the age range, you got the filtering by gender. So maybe you're a female that only feels comfortable being friends with females, you can pick that. And then you have the user type. So like I said, the backpacking example, you just pick the visitor type and you only find other visitors in the area. And the classic notification and deleting profile. And the last but not least, we have the support tab. So I highly encourage everybody to use that to send your feedback and comments. This is our MVP release, and we're really trying to enhance it and improve it. So we really rely on you, our future users, to give us your feedback. And with that, that's all. So we're available for download in North America, and we're completely free to sign up and use. So I really, really hope to see Vancouver as one of the first communities on Delfy. Thank you so much for your time.
Does anyone have any quick questions for Nino? Then we're just gonna, oh, we did.
Do you want to, okay, sorry.
So while you were talking, I downloaded the app and brought it up and started, and it says connect using Facebook. Is that the only option?
For now, yes. So actually, as I forgot his name, but the guy from Kilo was presenting earlier, being an early stage startup is difficult. So that's the solution that we could afford for now, but I promise you we are going to make a proper login flow sooner or later. And we're going to make an Android version too, just we secure funding first.
That's fine. Just some of us have certain problems with Facebook.
I know, I get that. I'm sorry about that. It's just it was the quickest thing we could do. And I know about the security things.
Hi, this is Kunal here. Here, on the second,
Can't
third
see you because I'm
row.
blind.
Third row here.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I can see you now.
Yeah, what's your plan to monetize this?
So we have two models. Initially, we're premium, so because I, as a person that would potentially use this app, I want it to be free, right? And I also don't want it to be overcrowded with ads. So a little bit of advertising, but we're planning to integrate a B2B model in the future and to include events in the area around so the users can use that as a place to meet up. Any questions? That's working out for you guys. Look at that.
Yeah, so my question is about your user acquisition strategy, because if I download the app and only find 5 users using it, I would probably churn right away. So what is your user acquisition strategy?
That's a lovely question. I'm still thinking about that one myself. But honestly, so it's a chicken and egg problem, right? So we are a user-based app and we need to gain users. So one of the strategies we have is to go in front of large groups of people. So we're utilizing our university alumni network because my co-founder Aussie and I went to the same university. So we're going to spread the word through there. We're using Instagram marketing, and we're also going to be attending events such as this to get the word out to large groups of people, because that's going to get downloads from multiple users at the same time. And we're focusing on 2 regions right now. We're focusing on New England, Boston, and Vancouver, Seattle area so that we can gain our initial users over here.
Everyone here needs to download it. That's how we're going to acquire users.
Yeah, pretty much. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you, guys.